In 2020, during a test run at Germany's legendary Nürburgring, a production car clocked a time of 6 minutes, 43 seconds, the fastest lap ever for a street-legal car at the time. The car? Huckel's not a hypercar worth millions, not something from Ferrari or McLaren. It was a Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Series, a car with a sticker price that, while still jaw-dropping, seemed almost modest compared to its performance rivals. This wasn't just a Mercedes with extra horsepower, it was a road-legal beast born from racetrack DNA. The AMG GT Black Series isn't just inspired by motorsport, it is motorsport. Huckel's. AMG took cues directly from their GT3 race cars, including massive front splitters, side skirts, a giant rear diffuser, and a carbon fiber wing that looks like it could lift a small car off the ground. The aerodynamic package produces a staggering 882 pounds of downforce at 155 miles per hour. That's more than some Le Mans racers from the early 2000s. Surprised? For context, that's enough to literally glue the car to the road when you're pushing through a track corner at insane speeds. At the heart of this monster is a hand-built 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, but not just any 4.0-liter. AMG engineers swapped the traditional hot V twin-scroll turbo layout for flat-plane crankshaft architecture. This lets the engine rev higher, respond faster, and scream like an exotic supercar. It pumps out 720 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, all sent to the rear wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The result? 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds, and a top speed of 202 miles per hour. That's Bugatti territory in terms of raw acceleration, but in a car with a 3-pointed star on the hood. Americans love bragging rights, and this is a big one. Back in November 2020, the AMG GT Black Series set a blistering lap record at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, 643.616. That's faster than the Porsche 911 GT2 RS, faster than the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, and it did it with street-legal tires. This achievement wasn't just marketing hype. It proved that AMG had built one of the most capable track weapons ever sold to the public. This isn't a car you just hop in and mash the gas. The AMG GT Black Series gives you full control over suspension settings, camber, anti-roll bars, and even the massive rear wing's angle of attack. You can tailor it to a smooth highway cruise or a razor-sharp track session. It even has a 9-stage traction control system, which you can adjust on the fly using a bright yellow dial on the center console, a nod to AMG race cars. This allows experienced drivers to fine-tune how much slip they want in the corners. In the wrong hands, though, turning it down too far could end your day real quick. Mercedes went all in on weight savings. The hood, roof, fenders, tailgate, and huge aerodynamic pieces are all made from carbon fiber. Even the transmission mount and underbody bracing are carbon reinforced. The result is a curb weight of about 3,650 pounds. Impressive for a car this loaded with equipment. Less weight means better acceleration, handling, and braking, making it feel far more agile than its size suggests. Thanks to the flat-plane crank V8, the Black Series doesn't have that deep muscle car rumble we're used to in AMGs. Instead, it's got a higher-pitched, almost Ferrari-like wail at high RPMs. On startup, it barks loudly, but once you floor it, the sound climbs into an angry, mechanical scream that makes even seasoned car enthusiasts grin like kids. In fact, many reviewers have said it's one of the most intoxicating exhaust notes ever to come out of a German supercar. Here's the thing. When new, the AMG GT Black Series had a base price of about $325,000 in the US. That's already in rare air territory. But because Mercedes' limited production and demand skyrocketed, Some cars have sold for over $600,000 on the used market. It's not just a car, it's an instant collectible. And in the world of high-performance cars, rarity drives value almost as much as performance does. Unlike some track-focused machines that are barely tolerable on public roads, the Black Series can still be driven daily if you're committed enough. It has decent visibility, air conditioning, a quality infotainment system, and even some driver assistance features. Of course, the suspension is stiff, the tires are loud, and the gas mileage is laughable, but if you can afford one, those are small sacrifices for the experience you're getting. The AMG GT Black Series is the kind of car that rewards skill. If you're just cruising around Beverly Hills or Miami Beach, you'll get attention, no doubt. But to really unlock what it can do, you need to take it to a track. This is where its balance, massive grip, and insane braking power come alive. It's one of the rare modern supercars that actually encourages the driver to get better and push harder. The Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Series is more than just another special edition luxury car. It's a street-legal race machine with record-breaking performance, engineering brilliance, and a sound that sends shivers down your spine. It's the kind of car that reminds us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. Not because it's practical, but because it makes every second behind the wheel unforgettable.